Afternoon. Transport for West Midlands is the transport arm of the new West Midlands Combined Authority, which was set up in June last year. It was evolved from the ITA, and it's got 7 constituent members, which comprise the metropolitan area, and we've got some further non-constituent members, which are like associate members in the Shire district journey to work area, which is in Shire County, and the LEPs, and we've got some more authorities waiting to join us also. When it was set up, it approves a document that was actually written by the ITA, and this is the long-term strategic transport plan for the West Midlands. It's a high-level document, it's 50 pages long, and it sets out our overall long-term umbrella strategy for developing transport to be implemented year in, year out over the long term. It's fleshed out by more detailed strategies by the Transport for West Midlands and our the local councils, and we're currently producing a 10-year delivery plan to show the schemes and measures which will form a big part of delivering this long-term approach. And that is very much based on plugging in our 2 high-speed rail stations, which is part of the Phase 1 Royal Ascent. And it's also steering our transport investment to support the growth in jobs, economic development and housing, in particular corridors. There's going to be lots of stuff done by lots of organisations, and we're there to ensure a joined-up approach. Just a bit of context of this strategy. Our population is forecast to grow in the area over 20 years, the size of a Liverpool or a Bristol, an extra 400,000 people, which will generate 1.2 million journeys per day forecast, which will lead to lots of congestion to an already poor situation. So we need to accommodate this growth whilst keeping the West Midlands moving and boosting economic growth, improving air quality and public health. And in a sort of classic sustainable urban mobility plan approach, we've set out 5 great challenges, sort of familiar to a sort of typical urban transport strategy, helping urban growth and importantly economic inclusion. We want the benefits of economic development to be felt by all people of the West Midlands, accommodating our growth of housing, population, having a better quality environment and related air quality issues, which also relate to public health issues and obesity and diabetes, and the social well-being aspects, social inclusion. And we come up with a vision which sums that up, but I think the key word is befitting. It's a transport system that befits the 2nd largest urban area in Britain, in the world's 6th largest economy. Our long-term approach is very much based on making best use of existing capacity and then implementing new sustainable transport capacity. So there's sort of a list of things you'd expect to see in line with that, and all underpinned by the ever-increasing role of smart technology, smart mobility. And we've set out this overall approach in 4 tiers of an integrated transport system. So the first tier, national and regional tier, everything more or less in the country goes through the West Midlands, and so we're part of the Midlands Connect partnership with the East Midlands, and the Midlands Connect strategy is going to be released soon, and this fleshes out our national and regional connections as part of our integrated transport system. And also HS2, it's called a catalyst for growth, and it really has been a catalyst for growth. You can see new development happening in Birmingham because of HS2 coming. The metropolitan tier, this is perhaps the mainstay of our combined authorities approach, and we've got 3 new networks: a rail and rapid transit network, which is integrated with different types of rapid transit and suburban rail, appropriate to the flows of different links of that network. We've got a key route network based on the main roads of our conurbation, and an integral part is a strategic cycle network of high quality provision. Then the local tier, this is more the details for local highway authorities, short trips, trying to get some modal share from that. We're looking at 20 mile an hour zones, promotion of walking, and the role of local bus. And the glue that holds all these other 3 tiers together is our smart mobility tier. The West Midlands and South Midlands, we've got a lot of vehicle manufacturing, so we want to be at the forefront of innovation research of smart mobility aspects, and then seeking to apply those in practice in the West Midlands. In this transport plan, we've got a set of indicators of changes to the system, what effect they have on different types of use transport, and then the resulting wider outcomes we are seeking. And I think the overarching one is we have very high car use at the moment, and we want, as a strategic approach, to reduce that more in line with what you'd see in a large German conurbation. So getting that modal share of non-car modes is quite key. Financing and delivery, we've got our mayoral elections on the 4th of May. We've got a devolution deal, and with the high-speed rail connectivity package, which was agreed last week, we've got real significant amounts to invest now. We've had plans for a long time, but this is a real promising time to actually see this becoming into fruition. Concluding remarks, there's this consensus of this approach in the West Midlands. It's about economic growth, sustainable growth, livability, making the West Midlands a decent place to live and work, and punch its weight. And now it's time for delivery. So thank you.